For injured servicemen and women in America, the battle continues here long after they've left the front line. Amputated limbs a visible and enduring reminder of the cost of war. At the height of the Afghanistan conflict, the Walter Reed Military Medical Centre was treating 200 amputees at once. But the hidden toll of combat can be equally devastating.
They're angry. They've either lost friends, a battle buddy, or it's rare that they haven't. They want to go back and even up the score. Then they kind of realize, well, I'm pretty beat up myself.
Jeremy Yost watched his best friend die on the battlefield and still struggles with flashbacks.
I couldn't even go down the street without seeing a piece of trash on the side of the road and think that there might be a roadside bomb, even here in the United States.
He also suffered a groin injury which left him infertile, nearly ending his marriage.
We almost got divorced. We had a hard time having a child. It took about 6.5 years for us to have a child. We just were able to have a baby 3 months ago.
2,312 US military personnel have died in Afghanistan, most buried here in Arlington Cemetery in Virginia. Every gravestone represents a family torn apart. But few have suffered as much as Bo Wise. He was one of 3 brothers who served in Afghanistan. Now he is the sole survivor. Jeremy was killed first in 2009 by a suicide bomber. In 2012, Ben was gravely injured in a firefight and died 6 days later.
How do you cope with that much trauma as one person, losing 2 brothers?
It's the nature of the jobs that we chose and what we did, and every deployment is a roll of the dice. What I felt most guilty about was that I wasn't a parent and that Jeremy and Ben were.
Nearly 800,000 Americans have served in Afghanistan. Some weren't even born when this war began. With the news of the withdrawal of troops, they're left contemplating whether their sacrifice has been worth it. Martha Kellner, Sky News, Washington, DC.